Okay.
Eychimo 1, please acknowledge.
Yeah, give me a second here.
Eychimo 1 cleared to Indianapolis Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 26 right climb.
Okay.
Maintain 1
I have
0,000
already
Departure on 125 decimal
set up the
475
FMC,
squawk
hopefully.
2411.
I had to push
Eychimo
back.
1,
I
read
got
back
it
correct.
started.
Contact ground on 121.1.
Now we're going to start flight, and we are only going to do part of it here, or we're going to do the whole thing, but I'm not going to stream it because it's hours long. But we're going to probably get past the SID and then stop the stream, whether I start it again. Who knows?
Eychimo 1 taxi to and hold short of runway 26 right using taxiway Charlie Bravo. Contact tower on 118.75 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 26 right using taxiway
Oh, I
Charlie
really
Bravo
figured we had to go left, but alright, what's up? Get rolling. Oh, I forgot to take my cone off, damn it. I was playing around with the options. But it ain't gonna hurt nothing. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. Now, hopefully I got everything set. Oh, is that 5 or 4? 2, 1 maybe? Yeah, 1. How about turn the LNAV and RNAV on? Whoops, pay attention, dummy. Didn't turn on. Why is it not turning on? Damn it, I already turned these on once. Okay, now it should auto throttle up to, wow, it's kind of bright out there, isn't it? Should auto throttle up to V1 and all that. Once I get on the runway. Like I say, I'm still learning this plane. I don't claim that I can fly it.
Heavy taxi to the gate. Frontier flight 1982 heavy taxi to gate 66 via taxiway Alpha for cross
Why
runway
do, oh,
26
we're in
right,
Las
Charlie
Vegas,
for
that's
Charlie.
why. Duh. So why do we have palm trees? Well, it's Las Vegas, so.
Taxiing to gate 66 using taxiway Alpha for cross runway 26 right, Charlie for Charlie Frontier flight 1982 heavy.
We're at McCarran, or, excuse me, Harry Reid. What a crook that guy was. Okay, why are we, must be going uphill here. Here we go. Oh, come on now. We don't have to. We're going to have to follow this. Get out of the way. Just get out of the way. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We need some tunes. Damn. Bottles were all the way back.
Las Vegas Tower Eychimo 1, ready for IFR departure runway 26 right.
Eychimo 1 altimeter 30.02, wind 039er at 8. Cleared for takeoff runway 26
Somebody
right.
on F-18.
Cleared for takeoff runway 26 right Eychimo 1.
It's taken me weeks to get to the point where I can actually feel halfway comfortable programming in the FMC. Alright, all I have to do is throttle up and it should take care of the vertical navigation, which means all I have to do is once I get high enough is flip on the autopilot for it to take over. Okay. V1 call out, we will get in the air, flaps are set, trim is set, and it is accelerating, so I got that part of the FMC programmed right. All I have to do is keep it on the runway.
V1.
V1, it's ready to rotate, and we're up. Gear up.
Eychimo 1 contact, Las Vegas departure on
Wow.
125 decimal for 75. Good
It
day.
should. I'm at 2,900. I should be able to hit it, and it should take over.
Las
Yes, it
Vegas
is.
departure Eychimo 1 is passing
We'll go vertical
3,200
speed.
feet, climbing 10,000 feet.
Whoa, look at the
Eychimo, 1
climb.
Las Vegas departure altimeter 30.02. Continue to Lyon as planned.
Should climb us to 10,000 feet. Take it to 10 miles range. And we are in the air. And my little ball's floating. Got to have a little ball back there. That's a test buoy for something. Does not need to be on there. Las Vegas. It's like Twitter. There it goes. Picks back up. Okay, I'm high enough. Let's get the flaps up. Raising the flaps. Don't need them no more. Okay, I got the first part of the FMC set properly. And let me tell you, this sim, it's harder to get your flight plan in than it is to actually program the FMC anymore because, wow, it doesn't like you taking off from gates. It changes your flight plan, screws it all up, comes up with some weird shit after you've already put it in. Does not like you taking off from a gate. That bug's been going on for a few months now. Let's go to legs. And we look like we can go get some speed up here. $240 it looks like. And I do have a honeycomb Bravo for a throttle and alpha for the yoke. All right. Looks like we go up 250. And we should get a altitude increase here somewhere.
Eychimo 1 climb and maintain 14,000 feet. Keep speed not above 230 knots.
Okay, 14,000, we're going.
Climb and maintain 14,000 feet. Keep speed not above 230 knots. Eychimo 1.
230. What did he say? 14? Whoops. $240. All right. Well, we'll back it off. 230. All right. There you go. Quit yelling at me. Flight level 14. Yeah, this plane is a bit complicated to set it up to actually I mean, you can actually have it start and just fly it around, but to actually use the autopilots and everything, and it actually gets a little bit involved to program it. I have a whole lot more respect for these large jet pilots than I used to, because as a GA person, it just, but I didn't realize that programming these airplanes was so involved. Yes, once you get them set up, they do fly by themselves pretty much unless there's a problem. But you still got to be smart enough to set the damn thing up, and that takes more IQ than you would think.
Los Angeles Center Eychimo 1 is passing 10,800 feet, climbing 14,000 feet.
Eychimo 1 Los Angeles Center altimeter 29.908. Continue to TTEA as planned.
We're going to Teddy's. And we are still in the SID until we get to Tucker.
Eychimo 1 contact, Las Vegas departure on 125 decimal for 75. Good day.
Going to 125.
And this is the business jet model of the 737-700.
Las Vegas departure Eychimo 1 is at 11,700 feet, climbing 14,000 feet.
Eychimo 1 Las Vegas departure altimeter 29.908.
That's the North Las Vegas Airport down there, for people not familiar with Las Vegas.
Eychimo 1 contact, Los Angeles Center on 124 decimal.
Harry Reid is actually on the south end of the strip. That's Lake Mead down there.
124
It doesn't show the bathtub ring, but yeah, the water is way down. Yeah, the water don't come up that far in the Las Vegas wash anymore. Yeah, it's way
Eychimo 1
down.
Los Angeles Center altimeter 29.908. Continue to TTEA as planned.
Uh-oh, got a kitty one out. I thought this livery was a little different. You can get it at Flight Sim TO. It's called Nebula, some Nebula. The guy, how he got it wrapped around the airplane, I don't know, but he did a pretty good job. He actually said that there's parts of it that's not quite a match, but I can't see it. Let me go get the kitty. Okay, I'm coming, Frank. I'm coming, buddy. Yes, I'm coming. Go ahead. Oh! You know, I'm a big VR buff, and I have yet flown this plane in VR because I just don't know it well enough to be chasing buttons. But I'm getting to the point I'm about ready to. Ought to be cool. Okay, we are already out. So we're going to have to reset the
American 475 contact, Los Angeles Center on 124.2. Good day. Eychimo 1 contact, Los Angeles Center on 124.2. Good day. Los Angeles Center FlexJet 439er is passing flight level 430, descending 10,000 feet.
I think 1,000 feet per second ought to be fine.
Continue as planned.
I really don't know what you're supposed to climb at.
2 for Eychimo 1. Los Angeles Center Eychimo 1 is at 14,200 feet, climbing flight level 230.
Eychimo 1 Los Angeles Center altimeter 29.9er for continue to GIDGT as planned. Southwest
And GIDGT is the end of this SID. Well, except for the transition to Tucker.
Clear to Crow. Los Angeles Center, American 475, is passing flight level 330, descending 10,000 feet. American 475, Los Angeles Center, continue as planned. Descend and maintain 6,500 feet. Expect ILS runway 26 right approach. The Crow transition cleared to Crow Southwest 2455.
Kick our speed back up. We should be cool.
Los Angeles Center Spirit Wings 184 Heavy is passing flight level 350, descending 10,000 feet. Spirit Wings 184 Heavy, Los Angeles Center, continue as planned. Delta 1104 contact, Las Vegas approach on 120.45. Good day.
It's the Overton Arm, Lake Mead.
Going to 120 decimal for flight Delta 1104.
But yeah, there ain't nowhere near that much water down there nowadays. And when the winds blow, which they do quite a bit out here in the desert, that water will get 6-7 foot seas.
12 o'clock for miles at flight level 190 generic.
I got them right in front of me, 2 of them. I see 2 of them.
Eychimo 1, have the traffic.
Delta 1684 traffic is 6 o'clock for miles at 17,300 feet. Report them in sight. Los Angeles Center Southwest 2688 is at flight level 370, descending 10,000 feet. Delta 1006 contact, Los Angeles Center on 13 for
Yeah, I
decimal
guess I can
65.
throw Toby back on.
Good day. Southwest 2688 Los Angeles Center, continue.
Toby can be annoying when you're throwing buttons around and trying to adjust things.
Delta 1684
Won't hold
traffic
still.
in sight.
But I ain't supposed to hold still. If you twitch your
Eychimo
head
1
or
traffic
anything.
alert. 12 o'clock, less than 1 mile flight level 200 generic.
Yeah, I already saw him.
Eychimo 1, have the generic in sight.
Going to 13 for decimal 65 Delta 1006. Delta 2163 contact, Los Angeles Center on 13 for decimal 65. Good day. Southwest 2455 contact, Las Vegas approach.
Somewhere
on
down there
120
is
decimal
a
45.
Grand Canyon.
Good day.
Well, yep, heading out that way. See it? Lake Mead, and when it runs out of water, you get in the Colorado River. Yeah, there ain't nowhere near that much water in that lake right now.
120 decimal 45 Southwest 2455.
Huh, why aren't my views working? Is it because they put a different livery on it? I wouldn't think so. Yeah, I had views set up. They're not working. Son of a gun. Had alt views set up, but none of them are working. Of the airplane inside. Huh. Maybe I'm not on the screen. Hang on. Yep, that was it. Oh, we can have coffee and all that stuff.
American 65 for contact Los Angeles Center on 124.85. Good day. Going to 124.85 American 654.
1,000 feet from the ceiling that we've set at. Sure, we're going to get a call here to go to 30-some thousand feet anyway. Got a tailwind. It's making the accountants happy. It's all about keeping them accountants happy.
Eychimo 1 climb and maintain flight level 290.
Told you it was coming.
Climb and maintain flight level 290 Eychimo 1.
See you later. Yeah, I didn't have too hard of trouble getting this honeycomb Bravo throttle set up for this airplane. Some things acted weird. I did get some help from Sim Hanger, that guy, pretty sharp when it comes to setting up this throttle.
Cessna Uniform 71, you are 57 miles southeast. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect vectors. Visual runway.
I haven't tackled setting it up for my DC-6 yet. I've got it set up for my Cessna 310. I got it set up for this plane now. But I still have to do my DC-6, and I think that's going to be a pain in the ass. Guess I'll put the throttles, all the 4 throttles in for the 4 engines, and then I will probably reverse props, probably on 1 stick, and mixture on 1. See how that works out. But I will tell you one thing. Just getting in it flying this plane, which you can do if you set it up on runway mode, and just take it off and landing is one thing, but actually using the plane properly is pretty complicated. Just convinced me. I've gotten into the Azobo big jets, 777 and all that, and the Airbuses, they're just so easy to use. Well, in real life, they're not that easy to use. Don't kid yourself. I really thought, you know, this is a joke. But once I bought this plane from PMDG and found out that what it really takes to fly this plane as it's meant to be flied, those airline pilots really got to know quite a bit. Just not a matter of going in, getting in them, and going where you want to go. The FMCs in the planes are pretty complicated. Yes, they will practically fly themselves, but you have to know how to make it fly itself. It ain't like a Garmin where you just turn the damn thing on. Or a Cap 40 or something like that. It doesn't work that way in these planes. So as I said earlier, I have a whole lot more respect for airline pilots. They're not allowed to be as dumb as a box of rocks.
American 1402 contact Los Angeles Center on 124.
Yeah, flying these big jets is nothing like flying general aviation aircraft.
124.85 American 1402.
I think I can go 0.77 on the speed. Yeah, 0.7678. Why would it go up and down like that? It's not that much difference, but 778. Oh, we're probably going to get more altitude, so yeah, it's going to vary, even though should we go 778 is close to 0.78. I've only got 2 digits, not 3. And so that's probably the deal. As we gain altitude, we'll increase ground speed and tasks, and that's probably why they slow you down. We're almost at 29,000.
Eychimo 1 climb and maintain flight level 390.
39. I knew they was going to
Climb
take us
and
up there.
maintain flight level 390 Eychimo 1.
Los
390.
Angeles Center Valeris 9056 is at flight level 360, descending 10,000 feet. Valeris 9056 Los Angeles
All right.
Center, continue as planned.
Climb another 10,000. This trip's about 1,400 nautical miles, I guess. 1,400, maybe a little more. And we're heading to Tucker. Okay, we can increase back our and we can actually go to 40 easy enough. And you can take the mileage difference as far as you want it. And you have different modes. We're in map mode now. You can put it like in plan mode. It shows the plan of your flight plan. But I just soon use it in map mode. You have war mode, approach mode, and all that shit. So I don't know everything it does yet. I'm still learning. Looks like it's probably Lake Lake Powell out there in front of us. See the Grand Canyon down through there.
Allegiant 304 contact Denver Center on 127.
Ain't nothing down there but
Good day.
sheep.
Ascot and hashtag 91. 44 and hashtag 93. 5805 contact Los Angeles Center on 124.85. Good day.
Lots of sheep down there. Bighorn sheep.
127.55 Allegiant 304. Going to 124.85 Ascot and hashtag 91. 44 and hashtag 93. 5805.
Never heard that a hashtag shit before. Yeah, everything looks good. And we're not dead yet. That's a real problem for me.
Delta 1684 contact Denver Center on 127.55.
But we're going to run through that when we go to land. Because that's problematic for me.
Going to 127.55 Delta 1684.
However, I did set up the approach and the runway ILS. So I could probably get within, 50 feet of it? So I could usually get it down the last 50 feet.
Eychimo 1 contact Denver Center on 127.55. Good day.
127.55 Eychimo 1.
I have a tendency to
Denver Center
overspeed it on landings
40 climbing, flight level 390.
on free flight.
Eychimo 1 Denver Center, continue to TUKRR as planned.
That's Tucker.
Denver Center Southwest 2688 is passing flight level 370, descending 10,000 feet. Southwest 2688 Denver Center, continue as planned.
Yep, that'd be Lake Powell. Another lake that ain't got very much water in it. Looks bigger than it does now. Because it is pretty empty. That's Page, Arizona down there, for those of you who do not know. They built that town back when they built Grand Canyon Dam. It was just a little bitty thing when they started that dam back in the 60s, early 60s, I guess it was. Now this lake, when it's full, is really, really fun. And the reason is it has so many canyons in it that you can explore. I mean, canyons are 100 feet above your heads. It's really cool. Now, I don't know, well, the canyon's even bigger now, I guess, but you can't get to all of them now because the water's full. But yeah, it's that full pool. It's really an interesting lake to explore. Big vacation area. Where Lake Powell looks like a big gravel pit. Not much around it. It's really not very pretty. But Lake Powell is gorgeous. Because it's all canyon. Well, we're just about to Tucker. I think we are to Tucker. Yes, we're to DVC, so we're pretty far into our flight plan. We're 1,000 feet from 39, flight level 390. So we're at the top of our arc. We got a ground speed of 465. So we're moving right along up here. Kind of act like we know what we're doing. Now, why would my fuel show down? I put plenty of fuel in the damn thing for this trip. You run out of gas on me after I filled you up, I'm not going to be happy. I started with 30,000 pounds. We're down to 17 and we're not even halfway. What the hell? Okay, that kind of pisses me off here. Wow. Can I change this? Let's say I started with 30,000 pounds. We're not shit, a fraction of the way into the flight. And I'm not sure I can change it on the fly. And does it weigh less at altitude? The density would change, but I don't know that the poundage would. I don't know that I can do this. I just did it, but didn't give me an. It says now. Like I say, I started with 30,000 pounds is what I put in it,
Eychimo 1 traffic is 12 o'clock 4 miles at
which
flight level
SimBrief
40
said was
engineering.
more than enough.
Report them
So
in
I don't
sight.
know what the deal is.
Eychimo 1 traffic in sight.
Generic 2 Echo Romeo traffic is 9 o'clock 1 mile at flight level 405. Report them in sight.
Wow, that guy just drove right by me. Yeah, he's somebody in a F-18 probably.
Generic 2 Echo Romeo traffic in sight.
Out having fun. Not that you can do mid-air collisions. Okay, I think we can probably stop the stream now. You guys saw us take off and all that stuff. You probably don't want to stick around just to watch this grass grow. And that's basically what we got from here on out until we get to our star. And if I remember, I'll kick the video back on when we get to the star, but I don't guarantee I'll remember. So in the meantime, you got to see part 1 anyway. Part in the middle, you're just not going to get to see because I just don't see any purpose in you guys wanting to watch it. So alrighty, we will talk at you later. Have fun.